Everyone's going out, man. You should, come on.
No, I'm cool. Thanks.
Okay, well, if you change your mind, just give me a call.
I will.
Come.
Where are you guys going?
The Grand.
I will call you when I am done.
All right. Hey, the Grands are still alive.
I am. Have a good night, man.
PX is a sell today. For this session, SPX is a sell. Most likely these lows. This is what I'm looking at. I'd send this out as a signal, actually. Let me send this out as a signal. All right, guys, I'm sending out the signal here. keeps happening. I just sent out the signal here, so apologize if, dude, I don't know why this keeps happening. Give me a second, guys. My browser is like messing up. Way too many tabs open. All right, let's look at the next stage here. What I'm looking at next. NOS, very similar, sell. US 30 sell. Russell, I'm just kind of curious about this because the 4-hour technically is more of a buy than a sell, but might temporarily get some type of pullback here, interestingly enough. NOS. Let's look at NQ. Yeah, it's a sell. Wait for the 10 a.m. reversal, but even with NQ, like it's pretty simple to kind of get an idea of where even NQ can come back and sell off here. Right, you have multiple selling opportunities here. You get internal sells here. Then you have like internal sells over here. Right around this now. Realistically, it's kind of what you're aiming for and looking at least these lows here for NQ, and then also ES as well. It's already selling off, so I mean I would get into this trade right now. Gold looks like it's gonna take off. I like the volatility index a lot. It's just kind of hanging out right now, which is what I don't like. Yesterday was actually really perfect to trade gold. Sometimes, you know, guys, it's just markets. You know, sometimes markets are great, sometimes markets aren't. Like you'll have the perfect setup sometimes, and sometimes you won't. And you can't really do anything about it. You know, that's just markets. At the end of the day, you know. So it's all good. I'm looking at gold's most likely, it's still stuck within the range. Probably gonna see it more or less sell off tonight. You know, more than likely we're gonna see this thing sell off. Traded underneath the VWAP here. Probably a rise here. Quick scalp to that order block, and then a sell-off. Most likely to this low. In that zone. That's kind of what I'm looking at. Quick scalp for gold, short position. This is kind of what I'm looking at. Sell for gold. Short-term sell, 1 to 5. Give me a second. Let me put this in the chat. My thoughts on gold. Give me a second, guys. Here, let's send out this signal. We gotta copy and trade the signal, copy and paste the signal. So we can give it to everybody right now. Gold is dropping, as we said it would. This thing right here is selling off. It's going to continue to sell off. Hit TP pretty fast. Probably see a bounce here as well. 9:30, 10 a.m. You'll probably see the bounce come in this zone here. Quick scalp here for gold. Really good stuff here. Let me see. Let's look at some other pairs here. Look at USD CAD. USD CAD still running to the upside here from the original, what we originally was looking at here earlier, right? This thing just rallied to the upside. To be honest, I could see it break. Look at what Dixie's doing here. Yeah, this is gonna run. USD CAD today is gone. This was the pullback. When did that come? Around 5 a.m. I think I'm gonna start getting up earlier here. A lot of these breakdowns are coming in like 8 a.m., 9:30 a.m., like 5 a.m., which is insane, you know? I'm gonna see if I can get another trade out of this. The problem is it's kind of already rallied, you know. This thing's already rallied. USD JPY actually looks really good. Internal sales right here. USD JPY is a buy as soon as you get a pullback here. I might call this out actually. This one looks good. Looks a lot better than the other pairs here. For myself, it looks really good. Let me send this one out here. This one looks solid here. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second, guys. I'm sending out this trade here. He's a sell-off, man. Perfect sell zone would have came around earlier in the day. We're talking like London session. Sometimes, like, you know, when you're looking at like GU, EU, the move will happen during London. Previous buy called out here, but wow. The likelihood of this internal buys, this is external buys. The likelihood of this jumping back to this zone and then selling off is very high. Considering the fact the euro is getting crushed right now by the Dixie. I actually am a little worried about the dollar gaining too much strength here. Because if the dollar gains too much strength here, we're going to have a high level of, I would say, you know, everybody's talking about the dollar being devalued. I mean, this looks like the market could be turning around for the dollar. If that's true, we could have deflation on the way. And that's a lot of people's fears, right? Like if we have deflation coming, it's a big problem, because with that level of deflation, we have to understand markets are going to adjust. Then you also put in power the new Fed chair. It could cause a whole recession here. You know, the new Fed chair could easily create some sort of level of a recession. I think that if we do not have a bullish February quarter here, we are in trouble here. We are in a lot of trouble for the overall US economy, and it could be pretty bad. That's just my thought process here. SPX is still kind of doing its thing, you know. SPX is going down. Let's look at Bitcoin. Wow, Bitcoin is on its way down, to be brutally honest here. It might drop here. I don't even think there's enough strength for Bitcoin to come back to like 77, just based on market conditions. Market conditions are not bullish right now for any pair, specifically even for SPX. So if SPX isn't bullish, guys, like we are not going to see market conditions like come anywhere near the level of even a 77. You know, I want you guys to be aware, to get a 16% rise in Bitcoin, we would have to hit at least some type of rise on SPX here. SPX is the determinant factor here. So we would have to see at least with SPX alone a 1 to 2% rise here, you know? So we're looking at like even get a 5 to 10% increase on Bitcoin, and that's just not happening right now. And we're still in order flow. We've been in order flow now with SPX. We haven't really been trending as much as we were last year. I feel like we're gonna hit a market top. Look at all these trending, all this trend here. You see, even when we were bearish in March, we were still trending massively. This looks like we have been consolidating. We have not been trending anywhere near last year or the year before that. I think the writing is on the wall. I think that we're getting close to a market top. The last 70 days seem just pure consolidation of 20,000 point structure move. I think we're near the top and we're gonna have a massive pullback. That's just me though. This is just my thinking, though, guys. I think that we are on the path of, like I spoke about, some type of, not recession, but potentially some type of massive pullback here. Because the fact that if we really take a zoom out on the weekly, volatility is really low. And we've been lower before, but there's still been volume here. The fact that bonds right now, the yield market is bearish. If we break structure on the yield market, it'll worry me here. Because if yields start to go down and bonds start to go up, it means risk off is really on the table here. Regardless if we had a break of structure, you know, here. Regardless if there was that break of structure, we start to break lower lows. Like we have here. And if we do here and here, I mean, that's it. It's kind of done, you know, and then we're going to look for really, really good pullbacks here. This thing's pulling back now to the zone. We're gonna scalp this real quick. Sell is activated here. I am in gold sells right now. I am in gold sells right now. Just getting in it. Very tight stop loss here. We can also wait till 10 a.m. But I am in gold sells. I'm just gonna scalp this real quick, guys. USD JPY hasn't come to the area of interest here. SPX is executing itself correctly. Came back to where I believed it was gonna come back to. Okay. Low off top. I am executing. Holding off right now just for a second. But execute. Whole number. Waiting, guys. Waiting for the turnaround. I might get back in again. Interesting. Gold here looks way different than gold on the broker I'm using. Very interesting. I'm in profit on one of my sells. Interesting. I'm just gonna wait, guys, because I'm scaling in slowly, but I'm waiting till 10 a.m. here to get the official to scale even more and go heavier on these cells.
You know whiplash by heart.
Yes, sir. Every measure.
We might get a liquid sweep here
Well, you better fucking hope you remember.
of the high,
And I hope you play it a whole lot better.
and then obviously a sweep downward here.
Because I
So
do not intend to start losing.
that's obviously what I'm like kind of looking forward to. I'm looking forward to like a little sweep here and then a move to the downside here. I'm just looking to see how structure reacts specifically here, because clearly, obviously with the scalp here, I was waiting for this mitigation and then a sell-off, but it looks like we're just gonna have probably a blow on top and then a run to the downside here for 10 a.m. You guys can adjust your stop how you would like. I'm personally going to wait and hold just till I see what the reaction is of 10 a.m. and then I'm gonna do it my thing, you know. Only reason why I'm taking this is I'm just scalping it, to be honest. We're kind of breaking our rules here with the Asian range, right? We're trading within the Asian range. Usually I'd never do that, but hey, I'm just scalping this. Very, very low risk. I'm not risking that much, guys. I'm risking only a couple, nowhere near my normal risk, right? So you guys can do what you would like. I'm personally just taking a quick sell scalp just to see how it works, how it goes. I'm not risking that much at all, guys. In the next 5 minutes, you're going to see that reversal start coming in the next 5 minutes. So I'm just holding off, waiting. Little scalp here. Yeah, it's gonna break it right now. I'm waiting, guys, to see. I got stopped out of one of my positions here. This thing's probably gonna come here and mitigate. We'll see how it goes. Need to see that 10 a.m. reaction. Yeah. For the next 5 minutes, it's gonna rally here. It's gonna go. I'd be shocked if we get a blow off top, right? That 10 a.m., I'm waiting for that. Next 3 minutes, it should come. Let's see if that blow off top happens. I'm scaling in. Oh. Why is this thing freezing on me right now? I need to see how the 1 hour closes here. Should see something soon. Some type of reversal here. Let's see how the 1 hour closes. You're gonna see this close here. Well, I'm gonna decide here. I'm in sells. Like, I'm still in a sell right here. I just got in a sell at the wick. It's so funny. I got in a sell down here. Another sell right here. Another sell right here at the wick. I'm probably very low risk, guys. I'm not sure. I'm just scalping this as like a very low risk trade. Nothing crazy. I'm not going, I'm like literally risking maybe off my normal risk, probably like 30 to 20% off my normal risk here. Only reason why is because I'm scalping this for the Asian range. You know, like when we're trading within the Asian range, it's messy. The accuracy isn't high. Gold just does a bunch of liquid sweeps, and it just did a liquid sweep here, you know, from the Asian highs. So, and you know, I'll just kind of observe when that happens. So why is this freezing here? Yeah, this thing is just doing its thing here. If there's no real like kind of closure here, I would say, yeah, I don't like the way the 1 hour closed. I'm about to get out of this. 15 minute, 30 minute. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of this. It looks like it's gonna continue. I'm gonna get out in just a small profit that I have on one set trade, and then the other trade I have. Like, I'm just gonna get out. What profits, little profit I have in here. The other sell right here. Nothing crazy. This thing might sell off. Yeah, it looks like it's about to start selling off here. But I'm just getting out in some profits here from the sells from the top here. I just don't like the hour, the way the hour looks. But I got out of some profits here. I have like one moving, but that's it. Alright guys. I mean, we have that right now. I'm looking at SPX here. SPX is now back in the zone here. Adjust accordingly. You know, I gave out this one as a signal here, so let me look at this right now. We might get a little bit of a move to the upside and then a sell. So adjust accordingly. You know, I am wanting to see some sort of reversal here. If we don't see a reversal, we're going to have a small cut. Not a problem here. Not too worried about it. Let's look at USD JPY here. USD JPY is continuing its pull down, then move to the upside here. Let's look at this here. What was it? SPX? Perfect. Yeah, SPX looks like it's about to just hit that stop and then just run and rally, which is what it's probably going to do, and then fall. We'll wait and see. We'll observe. We'll wait and see and observe. All right, guys. Appreciate y'all. Great session here. I mean, nothing really crazy. I just tried to make something work with some gold here. We'll see what happens with SPX, and we'll see what happens with USD/JPY. I'm feeling some good news is I'm feeling a lot better, right? It's just sometimes we're breaking rules. I'm just scalping at like 30 to 20% my normal risk just because I'm just like, hey, you know, why not? But other than that, I appreciate y'all. Love y'all, and I will talk to y'all soon.